Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here bringing you another game in the Zimbabwean Nationals. Today in the first match we have Leo up against Anbu. That's going to be... well, it was a game we were supposed to feature yesterday but we didn't get to. If you're wondering why I'm like all by myself, all alone, no one to talk to. I do have someone to talk to, just not someone to see. Skenkel has claimed that Passage has scarred him so badly that he refuses to put his camera on. I don't know, maybe you guys need to talk to him. Get him out of this funk. No, he's good.
Good evening, everyone. If you've ever wondered if a partner can throw you under the bus, now you've got the answer.
Yeah, so basically, Skenkel's network is running a bit laggy. I mean, myself as well. It's not like the smoothest of streams, as from what I can see, in terms of the video camera. But we will try to get all of this sorted out. But enough about all of that, right? Let's just get into the game and into the action, so we know who is going to take this victory in the best of three. I know yesterday the polls were leaning very heavily in the favor of a Leo. Even though we didn't get to feature the match, I wonder if it's still going to be the case as we wait for everybody to tune in and get their votes in. But without further ado, let me get the tournament up and we can start. So it's going to be no lobby bans or anything at this moment in time, right? It's just going to be straight into the drafting phase we go. So Skenkel, we have two teams in here.
Oh, bro, that image is still stuck.
Yeah, it's off the screen now. We just need to find out which one was on the left and the right.
So Team Blue versus Team Red.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be, if anybody is like Tanashi, if you can just tell us which one's the team you're supporting, left or right. Sadly, because of the lack of logos, left is Advo. Yeah, I suspected as much, but anyway. But thank you for that bit of information.
We'll be able to give some clarification here.
Oh, yeah, okay, Xenoton's in the chat. All right. So, before I hand over to the two of them, I'm just going to give some quick rundown of what's going on. I know the drafting phase is going down. We can see Belleric, Hanzo, and Saber, the bands there. But your casters for this first game of the evening will be Xenoton and Skenkel. I'll be doing your camera work, so you get to not hear this voice of mine, or at least for a short while anyway. But let me hand over to these two.
Can you please share the stream to me on Discord?
Is online.
Great.
Alright, so we do see Kalia getting banned out. Rico ZW picking up Alpha Smack with the Sicilian. Both Vendel with the next response. So Xenoton, please tell the viewers who's the team in blue and who's the team in red, please.
We have Anbu Black Ops. The team in blue is Anbu and the team in red is Leo.
World for all of us.
Thank you. As we do see Darth Wendell picking up Franco and Mr. Echo with Xavier. Frozone with Getcha. Xenoton, what are you thinking of the draft so far?
I'm not sure. I've never seen the play. I don't know what playstyles they have as well. But I do see a good crowd control comp coming from Anbu with the Xavier's Immobilized and the Gatota. And a pick-off coming from Leo with the Franco and Badang.
Yeah, as we do see Noble Duke picking up Badang. So it's quite a nice combination between Badang and Sicilian, as we do see MAW more banning out Granger. Neon Blue with a final ban for the side of Anbu. Before we jump into this first match in this best of 3 series, as we see Neon Blue removing Claude.
That is
Captain
interesting.
Yami. Yeah,
Claude.
that's very interesting. We do see that Leo still needs to pick up the jungle as well as the marksman. We do see Captain Yami showing us some very strong junglers here. Will it be Julian? Will it be Fanny? Will it be Hayabusa? Seems like it should be.
Captain Yami is the Diggy from yesterday, the Diggy that refused to die to Hansel.
All right.
If
so
you
we
were
do see
wondering what that
Captain-
was, Sean, that was a subtle dig at Nigel.
So the reason why I'm laughing is I actually did listen the stream on my way to work this morning. So, even though I did lag out, I still went the extra mile. So, Neon Blue showing us Atlas and Black Sky picking up Melissa. So, yeah, Nigel was quite deadly last night.
I have prepared
And
a
more
different
picking
way
up
of death
Honeybee.
for
However,
everyone.
I'm not a fan of Honeybee as late because Honeybee is currently falling off.
I think that the thinking behind it could be that they want to go anti-CC because Atlas will come in, Gato will come in. So we should be using those shields for immunity. That could be what Mo is thinking.
Especially without a proper frontline, because Franco is not exactly a frontliner.
Yes. And Badang is EXP, is not Badang Rome.
Yeah, and it's the damage build from what I can see. You've got the weakness finder emblem
This
set.
Franco is probably the best Franco in Zimbabwe. He
Ooh.
does land it. So we will see. We will see if he's able to get it on.
Yeah, or the pressure of the stream will get to him. He'll have, as they say, performance issues. We'd have to buy him a special tablet if he misses his hooks, Sean. He has performance issues.
For future reference, pick up Revitalize because like mentioned, right? Franco is not your typical frontliner. The Revitalize does give him a bit of extra sustainability. However, we're jumping into the first match, Anbu versus Leo. We do see both teams rotating to the same side of the map. So potential early game gank onto the gold lane. Will it be full jungle clear or will it be quick engagement?
We see Neon Blue on the Atlas trying to give vision on the red buff. So we will see an invade. That could be possible. They do have Alpha, who's a strong early game hero, as well as Julian, so we could have early game skirmishes.
Yeah. So some of the members of last night Zimbabwe stream LRD Alphas and I met them earlier in ranking and I got hard focused.
Look at the hook. Franco, no performance issues, but Alpha manages to get away.
And gets the blue buff.
Oh, first blood goes to Julian. Picked off.
That's just unfortunate. Franco with the hook once more onto the Atlas. Atlas.
Yeah. It looks like there's no performance issues from the Franco.
No performance issues. Like, I've got it. I can get it on.
So that's a 2-for-0 exchange to the side of Team Leo. We do see Julian and Franco rotating to the gold lane, but Melissa playing fairly safe. Black Sky knows what is cooking.
Black Sky played yesterday. He was the Leslie and the clone. He did really well.
Oh, Melissa with a Tweedle doll. Not doing any damage with that skill cost, as we do see both teams rotating for the first turtle of this match. We do see Team Leo having the 800 gold lead at this point in stage. Will Leo build on that gold, or will Anbu come back with this first turtle of this match? As we do see Atlas going in, not having his ult yet, so no fatal links available for the side of Anbu.
It'll be interesting to see if the Romans decide to leave the turtle and go get level 4, or are they going to focus?
Oh, the Avatar Guardian getting committed, landing onto 2. Oh, the first crack onto the Sicilian. Oh, I mean, Alpha. Oh my word, Julian picks up the first turtle of the match. Atlas is taken down. Oh, Badang with the double kill, taking off Alpha. However, Garrett Gatcher getting caught out by Badang and the Julian combo. That is a 4-0 exchange to the side of Leo, as they also take the first turtle of this match, getting that 3k gold lead just past the 3-minute mark.
Badang getting his art early there was the game changer.
Yeah, 100%. Do you see Atlas staying here by the Melissa?
Atlas could not alter with the shield. Atlas has to be mindful of that. He cannot out control an IB as long as she has the shield on. She has DC immunity.
No fatal links available right now.
Oh, Xavier coming in with his divine light, deleting Hanabi.
That was the first kill for Anbu. Maybe they would try do that, catch off people who are off guard. That was very reckless by Hanabi.
We do see Xavier and Alpha rotating for Badang. Will they be able to catch Badang here? As we do see Xavier missing that stun of his. But we do see... Well, no, he did not miss. It was a Badang using the... Oh, no, never mind. My bad. I thought he had the Aegis. Team Leo coming in for the rotation, trying to come and help Badang here. It's under the turret. Atlas nearly falling. It's 1 HP. Will Sicilian get the pick off there? Yes, he does. Xavier's ult gets committed. Ooh, but Alpha comes in there, misses the spear of Alpha. That is, at this point in stage, it's a 1-0 exchange. Will they continue this fight? No, sir. So it's the second turtle of this match. Team Leo in firm position to get this for second turtle of the match. Xavier's ult, but premature there, trying to snipe the turtle there from Team Leo, but Team Leo, Julian, gets the second turtle of this match. So, past the 5-minute mark, that is a 6-kill advantage with 5.4k gold lead.
Yes, it's a 4k gold lead on Team Leo. Team Leo is a bit more organized. They've been playing together for a longer time. It's an actual team, whereas Anbu was the Black Ops. They were taken in last second and decided to come. There's Atlas with the out. Melissa tries to follow, but they don't have enough damage. Sicilian taking out Atlas, and Sicilian going for the MM as well, but he could not finish her off.
Yes,
so Melissa nearly burning to death there.
Yeah, there's like a sliver of HP.
What a close call. No wraparound for the side of Team Leo, as we do see here one turret in the mid lane. We do see the Avatar of Guardian landing onto 2, but that is just to keep the tier 1 turret safe, as we do see Hanabi taking the tier 1 turret in the bot lane.
Clinical performance by Leo so far, making sure that the rotation's on point. Good team play.
Oh, the hook onto Xavier. Xavier gets taken down.
Franco not missing these hooks at all. He does claim to be the best Franco and is showing why. We see Katotka getting picked off by Julian and Badang top lane. Leo just making sure to do re-engage by Atlas. So Melissa versus the Sicilian, will she be able to take him out? Atlas with the out, the shutdown goes to Melissa. Black Sky there.
Oh, Badang getting that last tier 1 turret. So, Leo having the 7-kill advantage, starting onto the third and final turtle of this match. Also having the 4k gold lead. Leo in a very good position at this point of stage. Some of the kids have a nice gold lead.
The Melissa. The Melissa has not died yet. She's slowly and steadily farming. She could be a game changer. Melissa on 5k already. She has the most gold in the game right now. So even though a team is behind, Melissa's doing well. They do have to shut her down at some point.
So the third and final turtle going to the side of Team Leo. Team Leo definitely, and picking up that 5k gold lead. We'll do see the entire team, four members wrapping around, trying to catch Black Sky here.
They're looking for the Melissa, or she dashes. She dashes away. She's using the skill 2 to show vision, which is a very good idea there, because with the tank playing top lane, she's very exposed. I do wonder, with Franco flicker and give her the bloody hook?
Oh, Julian going on to the Alpha here. Will it get the Alpha caught out?
Captain Yami.
Gets it onto Julian, but the Julian is also taken down by the turret, as we do see the tier 2 turret get taken down in the mid lane. Franco missing his first hook, not able to catch Melissa or Atlas, but we do see the Tweedledee.
You know what I find
Just
interesting?
onto Honeybee.
You know what I find interesting, right? Is
Yep.
that fight between Julian and Alpha. It took place right here underneath the shield. The shield's still standing. Does it not proc unless there's minions close by?
Yes, I was actually about to say that he did not have a minion with him. I think it's the minions that proc the shield. Oh, look at the damage by Xavier.
Landing onto Franco. Franco getting taken out there. Will the follow-up be there onto... We do see them chasing Cecilia, but Gadagacha gets caught in the walls of Badang. So that is a 1-for-1 exchange.
Xavier and Melissa could be game changers in this game. The damage by Xavier there is very high, and it's still quite early on. Alpha picking out Badang as well.
Yeah, the Lord is still up at this moment.
Team Anbu did show a back of composure in the early game, but it seems that they're starting to pick up what they want to do. Alpha starting on the Lord. Is this a good idea with the gold lead that Leo has? Alpha and the Franco, another hook landed, bloody hands. They pick off the Atlas.
We do see Melissa solo pushing in the top lane, getting that tier 1 turret for the side of Anbu. However, this is a very good position for Leo as they get the first Lord of the match. Spear of Alpha gets committed onto Julian, but the Alpha will get caught out here as Franco lands the hook onto Alpha. Not yet done. Melissa gets a solo kill onto Badang. Will Franco get that hook? Yeah, and get maybe someone out of position, as we do see they invade the jungle of Anbu, and that red buff is removed from the equation. So that Melissa continuing getting a tier 2 turret.
Very good push by Melissa, and because of that, the whole team Leo decides to react and look for giving a team the chance to clear the waves and maybe potentially take out the Lord.
Well, if I'm looking at the positioning of Anbu here, it seems like they will be leaving this Lord to hit that first tier 3 turret.
Oh no, Anbu with another hook.
You see the pick-off kill onto Melissa. Recall spams coming in there. Oh, my Avatar of Guardian coming through, gets committed, not landing onto anyone. Franco's hook misses. But it's like, what is going on here? So that is another tier 2 turret for the side of Leo, as the Lord getting that shield procced on the tier 3 turret, almost getting that tier 3 turret to half health. As we do see the second tier, that is all tier 2 turrets taken down by the side of Team Leo.
Interesting decision there by Melissa to go and try clear the top lane when the Lord was coming. She had played a very safe game all this time, but a momentary lapse in judgment and she was punished by the Franco.
Oh, well, that is bound to happen, as we do see a lot of members getting online. The hook lands on Oh, Avatar of Guardian gets committed, landing onto no one. Tweedledall is past it there, but nothing doing as Hanabi removes and deletes Getcha. As Melissa is removed from the equation with the Sicilian, the Bat's Feast was committed. Xavier's ult just there to poke and do some damage as we do see the first tier 3 turret falling through the side of Team Leo. Xavier is taken down. Franco is definitely a menace.
Give that man a belt.
The best Franco in Zimbabwe, and it's showing why. He is showing why. Atlas with the flick, with the conceal play, would they follow up on this? This could be reckless coming from Team Ambu. Sicilian trying to take out the Gatotka, misses the last one, but Melissa does have the damage. She has been farming and she can mount them.
Yeah, Lord is up right now. I don't know, but it looks like Leo is in pole position to take this Lord. But Ambu, they seem to have other ideas. They just want to go into...
Night Ops are coming in. You want it.
Yeah, they don't want to let us go.
Sicilian also decided to split push on this engage, so they do not have the damage of Sicilian. We see Atos going in with the set.
Julian with
Captain
the Lord.
Yami securing Lord with Julian.
Yeah. But are they going to be losing too many members in this fight?
Yeah, no.
Oh, double kill by the Julian.
It's not a very
Also now we cannot Xavier's ult.
Is he going for
Interesting position by Captain Yami. He does have the immortality.
Going for the wave cut. I thought he was going to engage onto the...
I also thought he was going to backdoor the Xavier.
Yeah. Well, the Lord's coming
We do
through.
see the Lord coming in mid. Team Anbu is not set to defend this.
Yeah.
2 members down, no front line. This could be the end of the game.
Yeah, and it is. Or it should be. How is it not? I thought an enemy was going to turn the clock. Somebody needs to hit the turret like once.
But then there are no minion waves coming in right now. We see others missing.
Got you from the side where the Lord was there, so I just needed to turn the clock. Oh, but look at the damage from the Melissa. That is
Again, Melissa with the damage cut down on Sicilian. And who decides that this match is not over.
Yeah, they just keep it alive. Look at this Nexus.
The turret is very low.
Oh, it's almost dead. Oh,
They do have very good high ground defense with the Melissa and Xavier. They can clear out waves pretty quickly. And as time goes on, if Atlas does actually lend the set, they will end.
This is right there. They just needed Hanabi to position wider. Like if she positioned wider, she could have got that. It needed like maybe 3 basic attacks. And the Lord was in there. It just needed like a slightly wider angle. But you know, in the course of all the action, sometimes you kind of forget where you're supposed to have positioned. Because in the midst of all the action, you gotta make quick decisions.
Yeah, those quick decisions can be vital if you're in the wrong placing. Especially with the likes of with Melissa and does the damage late game. However, Team Leo also has Sicilian, which is a very late game hero, and he needs to be respected as well. We do see the fatal links.
Atlas, he actually lands the set, but nobody follows on it.
Wait, can I please ask that you mute our mics after this match, please?
Okay.
Thank you. We do see the immortality blocking from Franco. Franco not getting taken down from that situation. So, with the next Lord spawning up, we do see Team Leo having 11 kills advantage as well. as almost a 7k gold lead. However, this is also the point of stage of the match where gold is not going to matter, as we do see Captain Yami taking yet another Lord. So will Team Leo take this advantage with the Lord storming down the mid lane and take the Nexus down? Or will Team Anbu get the fence set once more and get the tides turned in favor to them?
The interesting dynamic here to look out for is the lack of endgame from Team Leo. Franco is the pick-off hero, so the only engage they actually do have is the Flector from Badang. Would this give Anbu enough time to clear the waves? It does.
Lord not managing to come onto that Nexus. So Team Leo would definitely need to rely on the minions here if they want to focus to finish this, or potentially get a pick off, as we do see Atlas is looking for that opening to jump onto the back line.
This game could be decided by the Atlas. If he does actually land the ult, the damage from Melissa and Xavier is pretty high at this moment.
Oh, Melissa
takes out Sicilian once more. Again, Xavier using his ult to poke and give vision for his team. But it's interesting that they're not deciding to clear the waves. The minions are pushing.
It's going to be very difficult for Leo to end.
I do think that right now, Anbu has the advantage when they're defending with Xavier, Atlas, and Melissa. They do need Leo to go out so that they can use their pick-off comp quite well.
Yeah, that is true. That's what they need to do. They actually need to freeze the lanes and force Anbu out of the base, because the wave clear from
down looking for Xavier. He saw Xavier top lane, but Xavier is already safe.
Yeah, because the wave clear from Anbu is a little bit too quick for them.
But then as the game goes longer, the dynamic will shift, because at some point, if Anbu gets the clear and kill, they can just end it. It's 19 minutes now. One mistake can decide the game.
Yeah. So the next Lord, which is up in 25 seconds, this is gonna be
Look at the guy trying to scope the Xavier, but he doesn't get him.
Yeah, he's trying to find the angle. But it's like another 15 seconds to the beyond 18-minute Lord. This Lord is really going to do some damage. Whoever gets it, probably going to win.
If I was Team Anbu right now, I would decide just to keep on defending. It's been working. Don't change the strategy. We do see Katotka engaging. Atlas trying to go for the set. He catches two. But Melissa is not in this fight. This could prove pivotal. They decided to engage without Melissa, and that was the mistake that might just cost them the game.
Yeah, Leo is not even going to focus to take down the Lord. They might as well just push for the finish here. As we do see, if they can just get that bot wave also pushed through.
The lack of communication, they're proving vital. Sicilian takes out the Melissa, and this could be game 3.
So, GG's well played to both teams. Team Leo taking the first match in this best of 3 series.
Makeshift. I think Team Anbu started slow. They're not as used to playing with each other, and Team Leo showed in the early game that they're used to each other. They had the good rotations, the team play. Melissa and Xavier had the chance to save the game, but Atlas did the sit without the follow.
Set without follow. Well, anyway.
I do think communication is key. You know, if you tell your team I'm going in and they do follow, they might have had the chance.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Alright, so let me just get the lobby set for the next game. Right, it's only my mic that's on. I'm just gonna get this lobby set. Oh, you're already in the lobby. Let me just get myself in there. I'll get the teams as well. And then we'll be able to get into the second game for the evening. Hmm. Okay, okay, no problem. All right, so it looks like the people are tuning in. So thank you everybody for tuning in to watch. We're just waiting for. What do you think here? Is this going to be a player swap out? What's the ruling here for the players? Are they allowed to? How many subs are you allowed to make during the course of the game, or do you have to stick with the original 5 that you're playing?
So teams do have the space to make their own decisions. They registered players, and the teams do have subs. So if they decide to take out somebody and put in a sub, that's good. They have the autonomy there.
All right. So, is unlimited amount of subs, as long as they're registered.
As long as they're registered, yes, they can make the sub at any point.
Okay, so in the spectators lobby, apart from Scarps, Gecko, and myself, do we need to be removing anybody from the spectators lobby?
No, I had told them that you guys can have the spectators lobby. If you don't want anyone in there, you can remove them. Did you create the lobby?
Yeah, we did.
So you can remove Fly. That's a team captain. Great.
All right. So I think we're ready, set, go. All the players have clicked that ready button. It's time to get into the game and into the drafting phase. And we have a very noble member, the Noble Duke, with the first ban.
That is from Team Leo. I think they did a swap there.
Yeah, he's new in the mix. Waiting for the timer to go down. Have you seen the timer on the lobby, on the tournament lobby? Like how long you get to ban?
I'm not quite sure. I did play in the tournament lobby in the MSA tournament, but I'm pretty sure I don't look at the timers, to be honest. The timers, when the timer's almost finished, I'm saying, guys, ban somebody.
Yeah, you're saying that right now. Noble Duke has missed the first ban, and it looks like Anbu going for not wanting to have that ninja available. Wants to get rid of the Hanzo.
Interesting ban there. I don't know if these people know that the team's comps or the heroes that the team is playing. Sorry, the enemy team play, that is.
Yeah. Well, this time around, banning out the Melissa, not wanting to deal with Anbu's Melissa. Melissa came online, as we saw, quite early, did a ton of damage.
Suffering.
That's a good respect ban. Black Sky did very well on that pick last game.
Love and night are everlasting.
Yeah, so they're leaving Smack to lay the smack down with the Sicilian.
Good first pick. I think the Sicilian did well for them last match. It did really well.
Yeah, Sicilian very, very strong right now. Though the big question I always like to ask, Revitalize versus Flicker on a Sicilian. Which is better? Or is it just purely situational?
I do think that it depends with your playstyle. If you are a good position Sicilian, I would go for the Revitalize because the art does give you movement speed. But Flicker is for those Sicilians that like to go in deep and might just have to flicker in the last second.
Yeah. The ones that are there for the full damage. To do all the destruction. You don't want to be a backliner. But a frontline the Sicilian.
So we do see Team Ant taking the Belleric this time.
What I'm liking about the Belleric pick is they picked up the Leslie, picked up the Belleric, one after the other, and then Yami, he's going for Harith in the jungle. Though we know it's Harith in the jungle. Right now, Anbu don't realize that. It's a little bit of a flex pick.
Old meta. But then Captain Yami does seem to be a very confident player. He did well on the Julian, did well on the Big yesterday. He could be just saying, I can do my Harriet right now.
Yeah. Well, it's been quite a long time since I've seen Harith featuring in the jungle.
We do still see Dathundo having to take the pick. He was the Franco, the deciding Franco from last match. Is he going to do it again?
You think they're going to respect ban it?
They didn't. They do. The mind games worked from Captain Yami. They banned the Julian.
Yeah, they did. It did play out in his favor. So right now, Leslie's thinking, I'm going to have a hard time on the gold lane up against the Harith, but she doesn't know.
Yes.
Possibly a Clint pickup to counter the Leslie?
I'm not sure. We could see Hanabi. Mo does love Hanabi. It's a passion pick for him. We could see the Hanabi again.
The chat is just asking who's speaking with me. They want to know who is in the lobby. So if you introduce yourself, they want to know.
Xenaton. I think you've seen me if you play Mobile Legends. You've seen me in the lobby.
Yeah, so
I'll be casting Waylander on this one.
Yeah, so Zilton joining me tonight as we bring you more action. It is, if you want to know, it is Leo on the blue side and it is Anbu on the red team as we just watched the final two picks for Leo. The Ixia and the Akai.
I think they're going for the heavy spin and Ixia out there. That could be a plan from Team Leo.
Might the Nana.
Nana from yesterday.
Yes.
We do see calls on telling that I could go Nana, but no, he doesn't have Captain Yami's CP this time, so he's like, I'll play safe. I'll do it safe.
So Frozone going for the freezing hero, Aurora.
Maybe he wants to freeze the heavy spin and block it in place. That could be a good disengage.
That's true. But I'm looking to see now whether it's going to be a Kai on the XP and a Hylos roam or Hylos XP, a Kai roam. Oh, once we get into the matchup, we'll know.
Interesting pick from Team Anbu. We do have the Yin, a pick of hero. But then I think it might have been taken to counter the Harith, but Harith can dash away from Yin, especially with the delay Yin has to put people in his domain now.
Yeah. That nerf was quite a big one. I remember when Yin first came out, the day he came out, I think I got like 2 savages with Yin the day he was released.
I was a Yin main as well. It did really hurt me that they put the delay. Before that, Yin was a prior pick.
Yeah, you don't care about CC, you don't care about that. You just jump in and ult somebody.
I will see you in there. Just press the ult and I will see you in there.
Yeah. It's like, welcome to my world. Now I'm gonna bring the pain. Oh wait, Hylos? Is Hylos should we be pausing? I think so.
You can hear.
Okay, he moved.
The thing is, we are in Zim. There could be a network delay, especially in getting into the game. These are things to be mindful for.
Yeah. So it's Hylos moving to the XP. Both jungles beginning on the same side, so we'll see what we call the typical Southern African rotation, which is let's kill the marksman.
I do think that it's a better decision to play the Akai on the roam, because with the heavy spin, he can help out the the Ixia, and the Sicilian as well.
Yeah. He's starting up the blue buff for the Harith. They know that Harith's not a usual jungle, so he does need that little bit of extra attention to help him come online. Which you're doing, even starting the litho. So he's just going to be able to come in there, retry, and move out.
We already see Harith being level 4.
Almost. He's leaving the small camp. Saw a potential movement in there. The Sanguine Claws does come out from the Sicilian. There's the stun and knock up by the Akai, but he's going to get counter-engaged on. Look at the amount of damage onto the Akai. He has to move away. He's just like a sliver of HP. Oh my goodness.
I do think that the Yin should have gone for that. He prioritized taking level 4, but one punch would have been a guaranteed kill there.
Yeah. Speaking of which, first blood going onto the Harith. He didn't hold back on his punch.
Once again, we see Team Leo and their teamwork proving to be vital in the early game again. A pick off from Yin.
Yeah. Oh, meanwhile, there's a kill onto the who died down here? Zixia getting another pickoff onto somebody. It's 2 for 1. Who did she take down? Oh, the Beleric.
You see Captain Yami starting the turtle as well.
We're not wanting to get the level for 5, which a lot of jungles like to do. Level 5 before the turtle. Yin just opting to, with his team not being in position, saying, you know what, it doesn't matter, let's just leave this neutral objective. Because you got to have your team in position.
You can time out people on the level 5. Because a lot of junglers will prioritize getting level 5. Maybe you can just take it.
Heavy spin onto the Beleric. The Bat's Feast comes out. Sicilian into the mix, but it was Akai who picked up the kill. Which is...
I do think that the Akai... The Beleric-Leslie combination is not going to be a very good combination in the early game.
Leslie needs a bit to come online.
Also, we saw from the invitation, Beleric was not moving with the mage. And that proved to be the costly mistake.
Yeah, he was trying to protect the gold laner, but you gotta have your mage with you. You gotta rotate. We say it like you gotta move like a pendulum. The mid duo sticks together and swings across the map.
Again, it's interesting to see a Yin farming, because we do know that the Yin usually likes to get like a lot of kills in the early game, gets that good lead, and just nobles from then on.
Yeah, there's the engagement onto Black Sky on the Leslie. Deleted before she even knew what was happening.
I do think that this is a good adjustment coming from Team Leo. Leslie was Black Sky was very dangerous in the last game. He does farm more.
Yeah. And looks like Badang having a nice time there on the XP lane. Gets us a solo kill onto the Hylos. Meanwhile, what's happening with the... there's a domain expansion coming out. However, Yin does miss that dash through, but still has the awareness to get into position. Will we be able to take down this Sicilian? No, Sicilian repositions. Did Beleric lag out there?
I'm not sure, but the flicker on the Sicilian did prove to be vital there. He used it last second to dash the Yin.
Yeah, I think Beleric has lagged out. Look at this. I think I'm going to pause this. Oh, no, he's back in the mix. He seems to be having some problems. Should we pause and just find out?
I do think that if they do communicate to you in the chat that they need a second, but if they have not, some people will do what we call wild things in the game.
Yeah, but you see, we normally get that thumbs up sign because we can't read the all chat. So I'm not sure. I'm just following him here. But meanwhile, while we're saying that, there is some action here on the XP lane. Badang with the first crack onto 2. Revitalize does come out. There's the heavy spin. Badang with the flicker away. Manages to get himself to safety. The glorious pathway was committed, but that's a tier 1 turret being taken down.
Again, Leo with the 4-man gank, proving their teamwork strategy to be working well.
Is he going to go in?
He's waiting.
Oh, but Yin's going to get CC'd up.
Oh, this is why. This is why Yin is not good anymore. Oh, Yin would have taken that.
Yeah. Normally would have taken that, but Leslie with the snipe out there getting the kill onto the X here. This game with a lot of back and front to it.
It's interesting how Badang and you think that Lee Anbu has very good fight winners, because even with the gold lead and trailing this match, they were able to pick up.
So, nice push here from Harith. Uses the ultimate to try to get as much damage. Can he take down this mid lane turret before Yin comes in? Yin focusing the minion, using the retry as well.
The damage by Harith was very high.
Yeah, but Sicilian comes through, finishes off this mid lane turret. So this now is map control firmly on the side of Leo. Meanwhile, there's an engagement here to the top lane. It looks like Blue Neo. He's like, after that lag out where he died underneath the turret, he's like, I am coming for you, Ixia.
The revenge.
Yeah.
The revenge. And this is not him lagging, but trying to give Blackstar the opportunity to take the turret, but it proves to be tough.
Killing spree there for Captain Yami. Captain Yami, is that the Black Clover's Captain Yami? Oh, the flicker from the Aurora into the pleasing glacier. The follow-up domain expansion is in there once more. Does Yin have a personal vendetta against Sicilian?
I think that he's made the decision that out of everyone in the team, the person to catch up is Sicilian. So he will focus Sicilian to get that snowball going.
Yeah, Smack must be swearing in his head.
But it might be a good decision because Sicilian does need to scale. So if you do slow him down that much, it might help out his team in the late game.
Yeah, true, very true. Turtle down to half health. Hylusk is coming in there to check, but the team not anywhere close. So this is the third and final turtle going the way of Anbu.
Again, I do think that the Bellarik is prioritizing. Oh, look at the Leslie.
Overextended.
She did. Caught by the Akai. Is he going to commit the heavy spin? No, he doesn't. He does. And heavy spin committed.
Yeah, killing spree on the Akai.
This is Dot, the Franco.
Yeah.
Leon again is standing there. He might be having connection issues, but then no, he might have been just looking at the map.
Yeah, we don't know. He didn't move now, but it's hard to say. I don't know.
It's not good to text in the game, because if you're texting your teammates in the game, this is why people use comms. You won't be actually able to see what's happening.
Yeah. So the gold is fairly even, but Leo have definitely gotten the map control. They've got all 3 tier 1s taken down.
It is interesting how Anbu is keeping up on the gold. There should be a person who's farming very, very well.
Yeah, let's just get that up very quickly. We'll see. It's the Yin. Yin, Badang, and actually it's all the damage dealers, which is what you want.
You know, the side laners did get those pickoffs. Leslie on 6k already, almost close to Captain Yami.
And Leslie, once she comes online, I mean, she really hurts. Engagement onto Leslie.
By her.
Yeah, so the commentator's curse comes through once more as we got Leslie killed.
Every time we do say something praiseworthy on the Leslie, he dies.
Yeah, Freezing Glacier and Bats Field committed by both the mages, so no ultimates will be available if the Lord is started up now, because as we see, the Lord has just spawned onto the map. Yin camping.
I think Mo was able to see him there.
He's just trying to change his position. Akai is on the hunt. He's looking for the Yin. Yin just dashes through to stay safe.
Disengaged by him.
The Lord is up. Neither team going to get into position just yet. They're trying to establish a bit of control elsewhere. But Dung taking a lot of damage in from the Sicilian Hylos. Well, he's a tanky boy. He doesn't care too much about who's going to be poking him. Highest HP in the game.
It's interesting to see how this team play. Leo does do well in the early game, but somehow Anbu catches up. If you look at the kill count, it's only 3. The difference is only 3.
Yeah. Oh, the Yin! Into the domain expansion. We didn't even get to see what was happening. He goes in for a further stun onto the Sicilian once again. Freezing Glacier is out. The Wrath of Triads has been committed. Yin somehow survived all of this.
What? How? He was so far in, but I do think Akai did not. He did have the heavy spin, but he didn't commit. But down on the Akai. Leslie?
Oh my goodness, the shield came through there, but not enough to save. There's going to be the baton. He wants to get the stun off onto the Hell trying to dash away, but Leslie comes in with the kill. This is a 3 for nothing exchange in the favor of Anbu. It's just a moment in time they seize the Lord, gain the map control back in their favor.
Very good thing of the Anbu though. If you notice, Arnold was top lane split pushing, which is not a good idea. Because when you're playing a very team-oriented hero like Hylos, it's better to soak in the damage for your damage dealers.
That's true. That is true. But Lord advantage to the side of Anbu. Leo now on the defense. How are they going to be sorting this out?
Somehow Anbu has more kills than Leo at this point.
That last engagement definitely went into their favor, as we do see Sicilian now being chased, but he does have the mobility to get away. He repositions himself. Lord being stopped in the mid lane, and once more we're watching the Yin. He's just finding the angles. Let's just see whether he gets to pick anybody off.
This is very good. Is he going to turret them? But then Hylos is not checking the bushes. This is dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous. Yin just waiting for his moment. Oh, the vision came through.
Interesting map control by Team Anbu. They're slowly taking this. I do think they know that the momentum has shifted in their favor, and if they play well, they can take one back.
Yeah, so they have taken down a tier 2 turret on the top lane. The tier 1, will Hylos have the damage to try to stop this? I don't think. Oh, he does just about.
Okay.
So they keep the one tier 1 turret still standing to Leo. They have the mid lane tier 2, but the game right now, I'd say balanced overall in terms of when it comes to a team fight. But it all depends on whether Yin can get a pickoff into the backline. If he does, the game changes. If he doesn't, then Leo have the advantage.
I do see the Sicilian wanting to come together that way. Vian is waiting for him, but then he doesn't engage.
He just wants the Sicilian. Poor Sicilian. There's the angle. He's going in. Flicker comes through. The vengeance has been popped. I mean, the retribution to get the slow domain expansion monster kill. Meanwhile, there's a fight continuing here. Onto the Belleric, he is quite low. There's the glorious pathway. They stun up the Badang. Do we have the follow through? He flickers himself to safety. Knocked back. They're trying to chase him down, but he somehow manages to escape. He's still escaping. The heavy spin pushing him back. Badang got his shield going. Meanwhile, Harith is somehow going into a 1v2 situation and surviving. But Leslie turns around, pops that damage. But there we see the Yin. He did have the domain expansion back. I thought he was going to go in for one of the tankier players. I mean, maybe he thought that the heavy spin was still in play.
Because Badang somehow survived that long and gave Leslie opportunity to pick off.
Yeah.
So
And
to pick off Hylos, the guy was committing the heavy spin on Badang.
yeah, so this gives Anbu the opportunity to take this Lord. They are melting it down quite quickly. There's the Akai. He wants to go in with the heavy spin. He's waiting his moment in time. There's the Aurora. Freezing Glacier does come through. Heavy spin comes on. Akai with the Lord Steel. Sets up the double kill. Shut down.
Very costly mistake by Andy there. I do think that would have been a good idea for Aurora to at least stay in the bush and give vision. So
Yeah.
like I tried to come in and see the jungle.
Yeah, what a play from the Akai. Got his team back in the game, but now he gets taken down by the Leslie. She's on a killing spree. Ixia, however, not interested in helping out the Roma, just wants to go to end the game, because as we know, it's objectives that wins games, not kills. Lord making its way slow and stately up the bot lane. The mid lane wave has been pushed in, or has been cleared out rather, as Hylos is trying to get set for another tier 2 turret. Sicilian and Harith in the front line doing the zoning, while Hylos wants to try to help get another tier 3 turret on the other end. Lord charges up, doesn't do much damage as before. Ixia a bit nervous to try to get the lock on. Does get the lock in, but this time round Yin is in there. Doesn't need the domain expansion, just basic attacks at it. Now it's the domain expansion. The flicker through from the Sicilian done beautifully. He commits the Bat's Feast, trying to save himself, keep himself alive. Oh, Harith wants to go in for more. Leslie, she's doing so much damage, but down with the first crack against the wall. Oh my goodness, Harith taking the long road to Shanghai, back to the base.
Very, very good. Anticipated win, and then soon as he got into the domain, he flipped it.
Yeah, but look at these minions, very sneakily. They take a tier 3 turret.
The thing with Ambu this time is that they do not have good high ground defense. They have a lot of pick-up heroes, and they do not have high roll play.
Agreed. Leo, with this 2 tier 3 turrets being taken down, are in a decent position. Look at this first crack into the freezing glacier. Akai commits the heavy spin defensively. Hylos, he's into the mix, but he's going to get sniped down by the Leslie. As Beleric went in, Wrath of Dryads committed but couldn't catch onto the Akai, as we see Darth Wendell recalling.
It is interesting to see how Team and becomes alive when the Leslie.
Yeah, well,
They take the engages very, very well.
it's do or die for them, with Leo being one game to the good, like an advantage.
The game changer will be Yin. Yin has been getting his pickups. The Yin, which took time to slowly farm, is 8-3-1.
Yeah, ooh, Beleric almost finding the Ixia as she's recalling. It's another 8 seconds to this Lord. This, if they wait a single second more, will be, if they wait just 2 seconds. You just gotta wait 18 minutes. It hit the 18-minute mark. This is a Lord that can win the game. Flicker being burnt out there by the Ixia. She had to commit it to escape the freezing glacier. The stuns come through. There's the Sanguine Claws from the Sicilian. He's dealing up the damage. Beleric wants to go into the mix. Ixia with the full barrage. Can't reposition, but Harith's taken down. Oh my goodness. As Ixia, she's being chased by the Beleric. Beleric gets the kill. Yin, he's into the backline, but he's getting chased down.
Wow, Yin this time did not get the chance to take somebody into his domain, but the team did do well. The positioning of Yin meant that Akai was looking for him all the time, and he was slow to come into the fight.
Yeah, Sicilian. Bat's Feast Flicker, who gets it? Oh my goodness, Sicilian. Nice try there. Well, not even nice try. He gets down. Oh my god. What is the Sicilian on?
Very clutch play by Smack right there on the Sicilian, taking the angle, taking things into his own hands and trying to take the Lord. He shut down the Leslie.
Oh, but the pickup here from the Yin domain expansion. Bat's Feast trying to be used to stay alive, but Yin with the shutdown.
That has been the fight of the whole game, Yin versus Sicilian. I do think by now, Smack has to buy Winter Trunkian.
Yeah, they definitely need some intertraction. So this Lord, this is the tanky boy. I mean, you will watch right now how much he can both dish out and sustain. He's being allowed to freely push, as Harith is trying to now just melt this Lord down, give the team a bit of space. They want to protect their tier 3 turrets, especially the mid lane one, because I mean they haven't taken down the mid lane tier 3 turret just yet. But Dang wants to go in there, but the Lord has been removed from the equation. Hylos with the split push here. He's going to clear out these waves, try to keep everything unevenly pushed. The defense might be able to come out for the side of Leo, but this is a game on a knife edge.
This was all because of Smack and Sicilian deciding to take out the Leslie. It slowed down Anbu's potential to put pressure.
Yeah, that is true. That was a very clutch play. I mean, he killed and he got out. It was just the Yin who managed to find him in the right bush. I mean, if he stood in a slightly into a different bush, he could have gotten away. And it was only about like half a second more before the recall would have activated.
That was clutch by Yin, last second. But Yin just holding that position for the longest. We would be able to catch out somebody.
He is. It looks like it might be the Harrod. There's the engagement. Oh, the winter crown from the Harrod. But he should get picked up. He is in the world. He is taken down. We don't even get to see. Kill so quickly. But a glorious pathway from the Hyros being used defensively. There's the engagement on 2. It's once again, it's Smack taking down the down. But Freezing Glacier comes up from the Aurora. Flicker being committed as Sicilian wants to. Oh, the Wrath of Dryads. Beautifully done there. The Bat's Feast, however, is in the mix. My word, passive comes out. Look at the sustain from the Sicilian. And the Lord is up again.
Sicilian doing the things. If he had died there, I do think that Anbu would have just decided to finish the game. But because of that, they decided to play safe, take the load, and try to put pressure on him.
Yeah. So this Lord going uncontested. Hylos just doing his best to try to cause a bit of disruption, getting some waves pushed in here. Everyone should be alive for the defense, but will they be able to save those tier 3 turrets once again?
It will be interesting to see how Anbu decides to engage with the Lord. They do have good sets with Beleric and Badang. If they do time that right with the Lord, it could mean the end of the game.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
We will also see if Yin waits to catch out the Sicilian during the defense.
He's waiting. It's been the as you said previously, the battle of the game, the battle of the century. Yin versus Sicilian. Lord being taken down this time round is being helped through by the Leslie. Leslie's doing a ton of damage onto the Sakai. He's down a half health. The Lord is in there. Yin trying to find the angle for himself. Lord charges through. There's the Freezing Glacier, forcing everybody to retreat. The Lord is into the base here. But Sicilian pops that Bat's Feast. There's the full barrage coming out. They managed to take the Lord down. Leslie getting this tier 3 turret pushed in. Oh, the Wrath of Dryads comes out from the Beleric. He has to run away. The Immortality proper the Harith. Domain expansion. This should be another pickoff for the Yin as he takes down the Harith. Leslie with the snipe. But Sicilian just blocking off Leslie. Exia manages to get back into the base. Who we see the counter engagement. It's Leslie on a killing spree. However, the Bat's Feast is out. The Sanguine Claws lands out so close. The Freezing Glacier is there. It's a 2v5 defense out here. Can Leo defend? How will Anbu be able to deal with this? They defend. How are they defending? The full barrage onto the Beleric. He's trying to deal some damage onto the Ixia. Does manage to take him down with the help of the... Oh, once more the domain expansion comes through. But it was a shutdown kill. Ixia tricked out in the middle of his turn. And looks like the free... Okay, the passive has been procced. But it's a mega kill for this Leslie. Oh, they do. It's a shutdown onto the Sicilian. But Ixia has been taken out. This should be on board in the game.
Team Leo refusing to go down, trying hard to sustain the game. That was very clutch for them. But unfortunately, at the end, Yin did the thing and stole. But somehow, Mo was able to kill Yin in the domain.
Yeah, well, we didn't get to see it. It happened so fast. Because it takes a couple of seconds for us to jump into the domain.
We were thinking that it was definitely a kill. This Yin had been doing so well. We don't even look. People were just going in and dying.
Yeah. 11-4-1. Well, but anyway, into the next game we go. Let's get this lobby set up one more time. Oh, the lobby's already set up. Let me just get the players in here. This is a best of 3, so final game, winner takes all.
Interesting to see. Will it be a reverse sweep by Anbu? Anbu has been slow to start, but they are getting into it. The teamwork is starting to show, and there were cracks in Leo in those last minutes.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think the Herod the Jungle didn't play off as well as they would have hoped.
Captain Yami is very confident in himself, but was that too much confidence? This is a tournament. You should prioritize the win.
Yeah. I mean, meta heroes are meta for a reason.
Then I do think that Leo did well in trying to shut out Black Sky on the Leslie in the early game, but the problem was they stopped doing that, and Leslie just continued to farm, and the damage from Leslie was very high.
Yeah, Leslie in the late game, she's a monster. But let me take this moment to talk to you, the viewers. Thank you for tuning in to watch. I hope you're enjoying the action. This last game was back and front. Lots and lots of action, lots and lots of drama. Really difficult to have picked who was going to be the winner in that game. But while we're here, waiting for the players to get it, if you're enjoying the action, please don't forget to press that like, share, and subscribe buttons. You really would be helping us out at the channel as we hope to bring you action in the Mobile Legends Zimbabwean scene. We'll be I'm gonna have the schedule. I actually will check the schedule once I go offline. We're gonna have the full schedule up for everybody. There's a lot of games to come, so stay tuned.
All right, I do think that I thought that Leo would make a sub and put in the captain, but they have not. Sly is deciding to watch his team do the things. He does have confidence in his team.
Okay. Alright, so are we going to allow the spectator in the lobby, or do we...
No. The spectator's lobby is completely yours. You can do whatever you want. You can kick him.
Okay. Alright. Scout Skankel, if you can get rid of our intruder. I know I'm calling you intruder. He's not the intruder, he's the captain of the team. But anyway, it's nice to take people once in a while. Alright, so into the game we go. It's going to be Leo back on the red side, which seems to be the winning side.
I do think that there will be an interesting dynamic in this ban. Initially, they banned out the Melissa for Black Sky, but he did very well on the Leslie. Will Team Anbu finally decide to ban the Sicilian?
I won't lose myself, no matter what.
Will they? Well, they go for a respect ban on the Yin this time round to Leo. Once again, it was a missed ban
Am more
by Anbu.
than a weapon.
I suppose it's the lack of playtime together, where, because like when you play together, you kind of know who does the drafting, and it'll be like,
Yes.
It does
And I won't
happen.
lie, I have played in this non-tournament lobby. The timer is quick. If you do miss it, you can miss it very quickly.
Yeah. But we've got like I think here we get about 25 seconds, whereas in the tournament lobby, the temporary one is about 50 seconds. Not the longest period of time, but at least something better than what we have currently.
So we do see Team Leo just doing reactional bans. They ban out the Leslie this time, but they forget there was a Melissa last time.
Yeah. Also, this Hanzo is still open, if you think about it.
Mike with the Sicilian, I think this is the third match in a row, and Sicilian has been performing very well on this Euro.
Are everlasting.
Yeah.
I do think we'll potentially see out the Melissa from Black Sky.
Well, did do very well on the Melissa in the first game.
We do see Darth Wendell taking Franco again, his signature pick.
Oh, that's a good one. If it's the Melissa.
He was playing mind games. Let's bring mind games with them.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe he would have went for the Hanabi For the shield to counter the iron hook from the Franco.
One can resist my
Oh,
charm.
Captain Yami
Even my enemies.
is deciding to take Granger. They did ban out his Julian, and he probably noticed that Harriet was not the best pick. But a Granger pick does mean that he'll be very slow in the jungle.
Granger is more of a gold laner these days. I mean, I don't know if you remember the days of Granger hyper carry.
Those were the good days. Those were the good days.
That was, I can't even say seasons ago, that was years ago.
Well, the prio on Granger is to last hit the minions, last hit the creeps, and doing that in jungle is not effective. But if he does get the kills, he might scale up a bit faster.
Yeah, it's gonna depend. Actually, if Franco keeps landing the hooks like he did in the first game, then you're gonna be looking at Granger getting quite a lot of kills. I mean, it's hook, iron hook into bloody hunt, and Granger just stands there and deletes.
You don't even need to aim. You do not even need to aim.
So Noble Duke going with the Guinevere on the XP lane. It's been a moment since we've seen a Gwen on an XP lane.
I do think that a lot of these people are just prioritizing their comfort picks. I've seen Noble Duke playing this Guinevere. It's going to be a bush camping Guinevere, and he can be very deadly on it.
We'll definitely keep an eye out in the game to see if he can get the right angles to get that jump in.
Let's see what Mr. Echo runs out the team with. He did very well on the end. Somewhat carried the game, and this time he decided to go for the Suyu.
Suyu is a strong jungle at this moment in time.
Once again, more on the last pick as usual, as he's trying to get the MM. We did see a Hanabi the first game. Yeah, trick this time. This could be a pick of composition coming off from Team Leo. If Franco does land the hook with the bloody hunt, Guinevere can jump, Beatrix can use a rocket launcher ult. Very much damage oriented going on there.
Yeah.
And then I would say for Team Anbu is the standard CC comp which people use. A good set tank, good set EXP with the damage dealers coming in from mid, jungle, and the gold lane.
The matchup in the gold lane, Melissa versus a Beatrix, that's going to be an interesting one.
I do think that Black Sky is the MM to watch out for in this tournament. I would love to see the match between him and Blaze.
That's going to be a very, very good one to see. When we get to see it. I think, is that the next matchup?
We will see. We will see, because we had been told that you can only play monthly. We talk to the teams, and one of the two teams which is available to go for will then play the fixture with Vanguard.
Okay. Yeah. The next game, I'm sorted. My network is fine. Yeah, it's just where Scarfscankle stays, right? They occasionally have these network issues. I mean, it's just a bit sad. But then I'm sure you know what this is like. The whole Southern African bloc, we have network problems.
Yeah, it is. You know, at any time a person can disconnect. We did see that from Belleric last time.
Yeah, he did the moonwalk into the turret. Wanted to do some MJ action.
We see Cecilia being
I am still here. I'm just in the background doing my admin duties, that's all.
Oh, Darth Window with the hook. He is back.
Yeah, but this time, I think he was aiming for the buff. Though it was Camilla with a nice block. Camilla makes the rotation up here towards the gold lane. It's the Melissa engaging onto the Beatrix.
It is good.
Yeah, iron hook.
The moonwalk.
Wait, what happened to the Camilla? Did she moonwalk again?
He was moonwalking, and it's neon blue. He does seem to do this at the beginning of the game. I think we'll just look at him for a bit. Yeah, just give him a bit of time to come back.
you. Yeah, so Scout Skanker is going to be doing our admin stuff for us next couple of games. Well, hopefully his network sorts itself out, because I know
See, he wants the same thing.
yeah, our community has been crying to watch Scout Skanker cry. I don't know, Zinatan, if you watch horror streams.
Pardon? I didn't catch that.
I don't know if you watch horror streams.
Horror? No. That is not for me. I am a man, but I do not like to see it.
So on the channel, right, over the weekends usually Scout Skanker does the horror streams for us, which I'm not sure if he's enjoying. We'll ask him a little bit later whether he enjoys it, or whether it's he's just doing it for the community and suffering in silence.
Alright, this is the third match. I was going to actually make a point on the Franco. If you did notice on the first game, I think he had 5 hooks in a row without missing.
Yes, he did do quite a good job in the Franco. Lands, does he? Ooh, this time, once again.
I think he did land that, but then Frozen with the 2 ball.
Yeah, Frozone took the Purify this time around. He's like, I'm tired of this Franco. You will not get me.
We do see Neon Blue on the Camilla moving well, so we should be back on.
There's Suyu with the engagement. Sicilian counter engages. Yin Yang combination has been thrown out. No.
3 hooks in a row to Dark Window, carrying the early game on Franco.
Yeah, Bat's Feast does come out. The stun onto the Camilla. Sanguine Claws is there as Smack getting further killed. Is engaged upon by the Suyu, but Granger there just look at that hook. So close.
I would like to see the interaction between Mac and Mr. Echo in the groups after this matches, because Mr. Echo has been hunting the Sicilian.
Yeah, yes. We'll definitely see what's out. The spatial migration comes in from Guinevere, but doesn't manage to catch anybody in the bushes. Just gonna wait for that to be on a cooldown. The Sanguine Cross, there's the Iron Hook into the bloody hunt. Granger gets the kill. Bat's Feast does come out. Now they're counter engaging onto the Franco. He manages to reposition, but Granger is in there. Double kill going the way of Captain Yami.
4 out of 5 hooks on Mr. Dark Window, showing that he's the best Franco in Zimbabwe. And once again, Team Leo having that advantage really.
Snowballing in this early part of the game. 4-0, and they've taken the turtle, building up a very healthy 3k gold lead.
I do think that this team does have a potential of being a very good team. They just need to manage their mid-late game better.
Stun comes out from the Camilla. Flicker forced out by Moore there on the Beatrix. As once more, Smack is into the front line here. Wants to try to get some damage onto this Melissa. Sanguine Claw slightly off the mark. Recalls.
Leo does do this. Leo does do this very, very well. They come in with the 4-man gangs, 2 in the bush, pretending that no one's there, and then Franco with the hook. Oh, there we go.
Once more, taken down. There's a diversion play brought in here. The Cursed Blood onto 4. The counter engage. 2 taken down. Can't forget.
Echo. He was one of the game, but then this time he's deciding to be aggressive early game with the Soyu.
Yeah, can't forget that Cursed Blood. I mean, it's a game changer of an ultimate.
Oh, he misses the engage.
Oh
Sicilian
my goodness. Yeah, Sicilian with the Sanguine Claws pull back into the turret. But the battle of the XP lane is, there's the Violet Requiem as Noble Duke takes down the Badang solo in the XP lane.
Once again, Team Anbu showing to have very good side laners. I think this is going to be a damage Guinevere, with late game will be waiting in those bushes just to catch out somebody walking around.
There's a full barrage. The Cursed Blood lands onto 2. The damage is in there as they manage to take down the Roma. Take down the Mage finally. It's a shutdown kill onto the Sicilian. However, Leo, they go in with it once more. There's Iron Hook into the Bloody Hunt.
Oh, Mr. Darth Window. What is this? The Franco on the big stage.
Yeah.
Full.
Engagement onto the Camilla. She stuns the Beatrix underneath the turret, but this should be tier 1 turret being taken down as Granger finishes off the last few hits. So Leo opting to sacrifice this second turtle of the game, and they went for the kills. I think that was a good trade-off.
I don't think that was a bad decision by Camino to try defend that turret.
Yeah. I think though Leo was a very good trade-off overall. I mean, you took down 2 and you got a turret just for the sacrifice of a turtle.
That was a very good trade. Leo does manage the early game very, very well.
Granger just scouting out the bushes. They wanted to check if Suyu was taking his blue buff. As the team, they look like they're going for this mid lane push. They're allowing Granger to stand as bait. Franco wants to move in there. Throws the hook. There's the Purify comes out. Camilla with the stun. She sends the opportunity to get that set in. Lu Yi trying to get the yin yang combination out, but not landing it onto anybody.
I do love the decision by Rigo.
Wait, did I just lag out of the game?
I think so, because I was thinking if it was Rigo who was having issues.
Yeah, also so. Let me just restart this very quickly.
No problem. I do think that it was a good decision by Lu to take a Purify, because that Franco is really good. Those were 2 hooks that she purified away from, where it would have been instant death.
Yeah, Purify is always a good spell.
So, bro, I don't want to lie. The game also froze on my end. It's not just on your end.
Ooh.
Oh, might it be a server thing?
Could be. We're loading in right now. It is loading in. So I'm hoping that was just a
On our end.
Yeah, like a server spike that didn't cause too much of chaos. Oh, Don Ryu, they're saying it's the server.
I do hope the players were not disconnected.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't.
That seems okay.
Yeah. All right, so we can continue with the action. I think what I'll do is let me create the next lobby for the next game. Watching the 4-man get the push down here. Franco throws out that hook once more, but doesn't land. There's the spatial migration in from the Guinevere. Camilla stun onto the Sicilian, but there's a push on both sides. It looks like they're going for the full 3. Suyu underneath the turret goes in, but a nice positioning from Moore. Meanwhile, the mid lane is being pushed in by the side of Leo. They are making the rotation up towards the top. Franco's gonna get scouted out. Melissa going in, dishing out the damage. There's the flicker hook. That bloody hunt underneath the turret. Oh my goodness. There's the Cursed Blood lands onto 2. Granger manages to get the kill. There's they're not even wiping off this Cursed Blood. They're going in. It's Suyu with the damage. Granger repositions. Oh my goodness. It's a 4-for-nothing exchange.
Triple kill by Captain Miami, all stemming off from Darth Window on the Franco, getting that flicker hook on Melissa.
Yeah, straight onto the turret. Okay, shield should be popped here in the mid lane, as but down is gonna have to recall.
I do think that at this point it is worth considering banning the Franco on your face Team Leo.
Yeah, I think so. But they were not going to get the opportunity to. This is it. This is all or nothing, do or die. 3rd game in a best of 3.
I didn't think that they'll contest for the floor, Team Andrew. They just take their chance to be safe. Oh, for some reason, Team Leo does not take the Lord. Are they perhaps thinking that they wait for the 12-minute Lord? Do not reach the 5 points?
Oh, there's the Cursed Blood onto 2. Are they going to be able to get the pick-off though? Nice repositioning. The Iron Hook does come out from the Franco. Doesn't manage to catch on to anybody. Bat's Feast already committed as both teams disengage. Granger going
Captain
in.
Yami, the Granger with damage.
Yeah.
1-3, as you said, with the Franco, he did farm very well.
Yeah. Oh, there we see the yin-yang combination comes out. There's the spatial migration. The violent requiem not be able to come up quickly enough. It's a 2-for-1 exchange going in the favor of Anbu.
Black Sky getting the shutdown kill on Granger. He had dashed away, but those doors connected.
Lord is up. They're gonna go for it without the retribution.
This is interesting. Mr. Echo is the type of jumper to come for, but he might decide to play safe in a 5-man environment, but I would go for it definitely. They do not have retribution.
Yeah. Lord being reset as well. It looks like they've decided against it. They're waiting for the Granger.
Very good decision there by Team Leo.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a Lord without yours. Just because of lack of retribution. You already have the map control.
See Franco trying to give vision. We found a hook for a pickoff.
Yeah, especially just before the Lord. Both Granger and Beatrix starting up this Lord. Lord is taken down really quickly. The zoning being done by Franco on point, keeping the rest of the team away.
Team Andwood deciding not to contest with that. They will try to clear instead.
This mid lane push is going to result in the waves being unevenly pushed.
Yes. Very, very bad decision by Team Leo deciding to clear the wave instead of sinking them.
There's the rocket barrage coming through from the Beatrix. And with that, the tier 3 turret still stands. There's the Camilla. She's trying to go into land that Cursed Blood, but nothing doing. Spatial by migration being used defensively, and so the tier 3 turret's still standing. There is a push in here by the Sicilian. Engage.
Oh no. Okay. Sicilian does well to disengage from that. It seems that Team Anbu will be able to clear the waves pretty much without losing any inhibitors.
Yeah, it just goes to show how important it is to sync your waves.
I do think that this is around the mark, around the 13, 14, 15 minute mark where Team Anbu starts to shine. This is their late game strategy.
Yeah.
But with this time the goal lead is very high, and they do have the Franco for that pickoff.
So, see, as the waves are coming through, I wonder if Beatrix is going to switch to that the sniper, the Renner, because it gives her that extra range so she can sort of snipe down a turret.
Yes, and the poke damage as well if she does connect.
Very high. There's the Cursed Blood, but they all escape it, so no Cursed Blood from the Camilla. Is this the opportunity that they needed to go in?
There do seem to be communication issues with the tank from Team Anbu. A lot of the times, Leon just goes in and the team does not follow.
So the window of opportunity now closing for the side of Leo. The Cursed Blood will be back online within a few seconds or so. We can see it's still on cooldown, as we notice in the corner of the screen. Midwave being pushed in. But is this the time to be aggressive? I don't think so. It's another 30 seconds to the next Lord. So discipline the name of the game. Yeah?
Okay, there goes the rocket. This is the same dynamic which has been happening in the matchup between these two teams. You do get that Leo goes for this pick-off comms, not a lot of crowd control from the tank, and they don't have high initiation, and they struggle to finish the games.
Yeah, that's true. It's the Lord spawning up. Granger, I think, making his way across there as the mid 3 are just locking Anbu into the base. So giving them the space to take this Lord uncontested as we just move across to see Guinevere starting it up.
The engage this time will be from the Guinevere. She does have flicker. If she does land a sit, that could be the point of initiation.
It is true. Franco is just waiting for his moment. He's marching around like a general. Oh, there's the flicker hook. Onto the Suyu, into the full barrage. Bloody Hunt comes out. The first crack. Onto 3. The disengage is there, however. Franco is taken down in this whole exchange, but it was a jungle for Rome. I don't think they're going to be feeling too bad about that. The Lord making its way down the base as Guinevere bringing another wave in. Melissa throws out that doll of hers. The base is going to be taken down quite low. They need the angle in for Beatrix to come in for the lockdown, but Melissa zoning everybody away. There's the Violet Requiem by the Guinevere with the Winter Crown. It's going to be 2 down. She's still into the base there. Lu Yu landing the yin yang combinations. Melissa!
She decided to go for the kills instead of the wave clear.
Yeah, got the kills. The minions decided to end it all.
That was a very good game this time. Team Leo finally landing that hook in the late game, getting the pick-up they wanted, and then engaging.
It's true. They ended it in just over 16 minutes. So they will be taking the points, taking the spoils in this best of 3. But let's see which teams are ready. Let me create the lobby very quickly. And we'll see which teams are going to be ready for the next game.
Okay. I do think that Primordials should be joining soon. The fixture did say that Primordials was taking on Anbu.
Right,
So I'll see if Anbu's ready. If not, we will go Primordials versus Leo.
Okay. We'll just check to wait to see which teams are going to be ready into the lobby. You might have to join me, to add...
All right. No problem.
Because I don't have everybody on my friends list, and I don't have space to add anybody on my friends list. But Nigel's joining. I see he was logging on. But if you could just give me a second, I will be back shortly. So use the toilet quickly.
No problem at all.
That's his
Welcome back.
yeah, casting is thirsty work. So I end up drinking a little bit too much of water. Right, so we've got no game, no life in the lobby.
Wow. No Game, No Life was disbanded. So people just did not leave the squad, but then it was disbanded. Then we brought it back for this tournament. So originally it is Lord Alpha's squad, but Kate Alpha was like, I will use this squad.
Okay. That's interesting. Very, very
So
well.
you'll find that MK Alpha will be in No Game No Life, but Lord Alpha was saying Nigel will create a squad so that all the Primordials members would join for the tournament.
I see. Well, what can we say? Mobile Legends is like a soap opera.
It is.
Yes, players leave, players join, squads are formed, disbanded, and there's always action.
I do see Scarlet Raven is from Team Anvil. I'm wondering if they're able to add Black Sky so that he adds the rest of the team. Was he on your list from the previous game? Are they still online?
He's still online. Let me add him.
Black Sky, Rigo, Frozen went offline. I don't think he should know. I'll tag him as well.
But let me get the polls up. It's going to be Anbu up against Primordial Vanguard. So, Zinatan, some exciting news for you.
Okay.
We're getting, as of the 3rd of April, we're going to have a PUBG tournament stream running.
All right.
And slowly, I'm going to talk to the organizers there, and maybe you can get your guys from Zoom, and we'll throw them into the mix.
I will talk to the guys. Yes. I'll get the link on them and I'll introduce you to them.
Yeah. So it's going to be. I think it's a weekly run. So every single week they have one. Every Thursday night.
Great to hear. We'll be very much interested in joining that. I do have a passion for PUBG. I played it for 2 years.
It's a very fun game.
It's a very fun game. It's also very fun to cast. There's a lot of action, especially when the Lost Circles, where a lot of teams are trying to survive and fight. It can be very, very epic.
Yeah.
Okay, I have managed to talk to Frozen. He's coming back on. Neon Blue did say that he was having internet issues, so he has decided not to play. They've swapped out Neon Blue for Scarlet Raven. The last person.
So I see everybody keeps trying to get onto the stream.
Alright, they say they're logging in. They should take not long. And Mr. Echo, yes.
So do you know how we do the banning phase here?
Yes, I've heard that you do decide the bans in the lobby, and then they don't pick those heroes. Confirmed.
Yeah. It's Timmy GG saying he's played PUBG for 5 years. Well, Timmy, make sure you join the group chat. We will be setting that up shortly. But yeah, it just helps give us that sort of tournament vibe where you get the full 10 bans, and does play a big part in strategy.
Yes, it does. Oh, so you would draft it as if it's a tournament, and that's a very good thing. I hadn't thought of that when I was organizing.
Actually, the idea was given to me. It wasn't like I thought of it. So it was a player from I forget which squad he's in now, because he changes squads off a blank. I think he's from one of the Madagascan teams right now. He's playing one of the Madagascan teams. Eternal Vanguard. So Blank messaged me and he's like, bro, why don't you try this? In the lobby, just get each team to ban 2 heroes. So, that's 2 extra bans per team. And then do the normal drafting phase. So you got the full 10 bans, just like a tournament.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good. I think Mr. Echo and Frozen need to be added. Mo and Yami are from Leo. So good. I do see Mr. Echo's a lobby. That's great. Frozen has joined as well. That is the team.
All right, so we've got
So-
everybody in. Just waiting
Yes.
for Scarlet Raven to ready up. It's time to go. Who's not ready? Everybody's ready. Okay, so into the action we go. The suspense is over.
I do think that if we are to host another tournament, I will take up on that idea. That's a very good idea.
We all thank Blank. He came up with a brilliant idea.
We have Andrew banning first. Do they know the priority bans for Primordial?
Well, if we see an alpha ban, then the answer to that question will be yes.
Yes. Alpha is the go-to ban for rebind.
Yeah.
Need some stitches?
Oh, they do know Black Sky. These guys have been watching the stream, so I'm pretty sure they'll try ban out Black Sky.
That's the thing about streams. A lot of players, you may get away with things in the beginning. Once you start showcasing your stuff on a live stream, then you must know. From now till forever, you're gonna get target banned.
I do think that is good though. Oh, they banned out the Lilia. Killer Pluto used to main the Lilia, but then he's moved on to EXP. Anbu does not know this.
Very,
I do
very
think
interesting.
Hopper might be saying, let's ban Disney as well. Let's just shut down the aiming. But they do go for the Aurora.
As timeless as a glacier's heart.
The Aurora pick. Yeah, well, the Aurora was picked up in, I think, the second game, was it?
Yeah, Scarlet Raven will probably go for the Carmilla. He does play Carmilla Rogue.
Camilla. That leaves picks like... Well, Diggy is a counter to Camilla, though I wouldn't recommend it. Valentina is a very nice counter for Camilla. It's like you curse blood, I curse blood back.
I do wonder if Primordial Vanguards are going to pick out the Kalia.
Oh yes, Kalia is still open.
Yeah, Killer Pluto with the Lucas.
Luke is always a good pick.
A Rebind probably going to go for an aggressive leaking pump just to finish the game early.
Let my bullets
Oh,
nails in
that's
your core.
interesting. Rebind does not play Granger, so it could be Blaze or Grid on the Granger.
Yeah, it might be a swap out.
Yeah, Black Sky picking and Rigo.
So we see Kim Sakuna saying $10 a bet that the game ends in less than 12 minutes. Should we take him up on that?
He had no but Anbu was struggling in the early game. I don't think Primordials will be as forgiving as Leo was.
Yeah, oh, well, they do have quite a late game composition so far, Anbu, with the Sicilian and Hanabi. Ranwin's stating in the chat, grid on Granger is danger.
Payback.
Grid does play the Granger well. He actually does have a TikTok stream he runs playing Granger. Some of the highlights are dangerous.
Well, the purpose of all of this is to showcase the talents that we have for a lot of players in the Southern African bloc. Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, Madagascar, Mauritius, is to show the world that we've got good players here too.
I do think that we might see Rebind going for that Granger jungle. Just to hide his picks, because he did ban out Alpha,
Yeah.
but they have left the Yin. Does Mr. Echo think he can do it again?
At once.
The Saber ban means, would we see a Hayabusa or a Ling come out?
Potentially. This is the fun part about these teams. You don't actually quite know what they played. That yin was very good.
Yeah, nice camping. I always hear, like, you know, when the season restarts and you're on the epic ranks, you always hear the complaints. Oh, you only know how to camp. I'm like, camping is the name of the game. You don't understand that. What do you understand?
Grid with the Kalia. I do think that Primordius is swapping things around.
Kalia is super dangerous. But right now, the picks coming through from Primordial, every pick here is extremely meta. There's the Hayabusa.
Echo on the Hayabusa, as we can stated. And they take out they take the Terizla just to fill out that combo. Very good engage there with the Camilla ult. Hayabusa to finish off, Sicilian to scale.
But you notice this little glitch? You can't see what Hayabusa's spell is.
Oh, yes. Imagine he goes in without a spell. So it would be the swap out between Blaze and Rebind. Blaze getting the Granger.
Well, that's a bit of an old school pick in there.
Okay. But then does he have the support for the Barat? There's usually Barat is comped up with Florin for those heals so that he keeps on sustaining.
Yeah.
Oh, Kalia does heal. People do tend to forget that.
Yeah, she does. Also, like you've got Lucas, Barats, and Kalia as your frontliners. That's a very deadly frontline. Fasa is just going to be sitting in the background and ulting to our heart's content.
Very, very good comp coming in from Primordial.
Alright, so as we wait for the teams to load in, when I say teams, it's just Scarlet Raven. Yes, Scarlet, we're looking at you on your 20%. If you haven't already, press that like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to vote in the poll. The polls right now, 56% of the votes going the way of Primordial Vanguard.
Right, that means there's a 40% who have not seen Primordials in action yet. This is the team to watch out for.
Yeah, I think we need to pause here.
Yes, that's a good pick out.
Yeah, the Hayabusa stuck on that 20%, just probably needs a bit of time. I'm not sure what the pause ruling is for the tournament. Normally we have that 3-minute rule. Like, so the pause lasts 3 minutes and then we unpause afterwards.
I think we can just go on with your stream rules. You have been doing it for a longer time than we have, so we'll just work with that.
So we have this. Is actually the person who introduced all these rules was Nigel, Gerard, and Ati. So we just follow the rules that they set. So they give each team 3 minutes pause whenever there's a lag out. If it goes beyond that, then we have to continue even if you're lagging. And the game goes on. And to tell us that there's a lag, because, you know, with all the action, sometimes we may not see one person lag out. If the entire team like spams that thumbs up button, it gives us an idea, okay, something's not right here, we need to pause.
All right, I do hear Scarlett saying he did tag me. Bull, which means good. Nigel was asking what's happening, so I did tell him.
Oh, your mic just bugged out there.
Oh, I'm sorry for that. I was saying Nigel was asking what's happening, so I explained to him that we're having a pause. And yes, Scarlet Raven did say "bo" to me, which means in Shana, oh good. So after the 3 minutes, everything should be working well.
Okay, so if he says all good, I think we can restart. I'll press the start button.
Alright, let's try, and hopefully you will move.
Yeah, we'll just get to see. Okay, movement.
There you go.
There is life. But sadly, he's going to be a few seconds behind.
Sicilian taking time. I think he was texting his mate, like, I'm in the game, guys, come watch me. And he just stood there for a split second.
Yeah. Well, he's helping his jungle. This time around, jungle starting off on opposite ends of the map. I don't think Scarlet Raven fancies going in for an early game fight up against a Bharat's Kalia and Fasa.
But what we did learn from him is he does take his time. He will be patient. He will look for the truth.
Oh my goodness, early game invade, they're zoning the Hayabusa away. There's nothing much he can do. Bharat's repositioning.
Here with the body spam,
Yes.
I don't think you'll get it. And first blood.
Nicely done from Primordial Vanguard. This is one of the things that I notice a lot of tank jungles do. They don't play aggressive enough in the early game. I mean, what's the point of picking a tank jungle if you're not going to be making plays like that?
But this does just scream invade. Kalia with the heals and the crowd control. Oh god.
Yeah, look at that. Forcing the flicker out from Sicilian. We're not even at the 2-minute mark in the game yet. Ixia, overextended. Black Sky in a lot of trouble. Gets the shield out. Knocked back, taken down.
Primordials. Oh, there is a pick off top lane, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it was Lucas. Yeah, Lucas not expecting that fire. There's the knock up onto the Sicilian once more. The turtle is up. As we see Bharat's using that river speed to try to get into position to try to take this down. I don't think he's going to be there fast enough though. Lucas wants to try to get a steal. Nothing doing. Oh, Bharat's, he wants to go in.
He did commit the retreat.
Yeah, Daytona Blast comes out from the Bharat's. There's a feathered airstrike. But Camilla has the mobility and sustain to escape that.
I think Bharat now has information because he was in the bush. He knows the blue buff is coming up. Mr. Echo, Hayabusa, you cannot defend your buff at this moment.
Yeah, though Bharat did use the retribution to try to slow the Camilla down, but I don't think Hayabusa is even interested.
The pressure of Primordial, slow, macro, good, management, everything.
Blaze, does he know he's in a bit of trouble here? And Navi using the passive. There's the engagement. Blaze counter engages. The Aegis comes through. It's going to be Hayabusa. Does he get the shadow kill off? Oh, Sicilian didn't need the shadow kill. Kept it. Sicilian one hit, sending Blaze back on a short journey to the base. Taking the quick path.
Doing crazy things there. We did say it was to look again. Lucas being taken out by the Terizla. Interesting.
Yeah, clear engagement. There's the tsunami slam underneath the turret. Feathered airstrike. Pick off. 3-3.
So it'll be interesting to see Blaze versus Black Sky in that battle.
Yeah, who's gonna take this? Granger up against a Hanabi. Sanguine Claws onto 2. Sicilian just building the stacks up with these pokes.
Again, 4-man, I do think they will go for this. Bassa does have the... She does not have the feathered airstrike.
Oh, there it comes through. The cursed blood onto 3. The follow-up is in there. The shadow kills out. But Barazzi tanks through everything. But it's a 2-1 exchange going in the favor of Primordial Vanguard.
Mr. Echo, last second, they came in with the Hayabusa and managed to get 2 kills.
Yeah. And so this gives him the opportunity to try and take this turret. I mean, try and take this turtle. But he's like, no, wait. Kalia is here. I don't want to fight her.
He did get body hit by the tsunami slam just recently. So.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at that feathered airstrike. Granger comes in for the finish off. And Primordial Vanguard, from losing that team fight, now in pole position, gonna take the settle. There's the continuation of the engagement. It's the Bat's Feast that comes out, but Fasa, she just flies into the face. Does she get the start of the shadow kill? Is in there. Hayabusa gets the kill. He almost dances away, but shut down by the Granger.
Oh, Mr. Echo, he is trying. Given that all the odds are stacked up against him with those engagements coming in.
That's true. But the battle of the XP laner is just continuing.
Interesting. Rigo 2-0-0 beating the Lucas.
Yeah, Terista having a nice time here on the XP lanes. But so far, no rotations towards the mid, because the battles have all been taking place on the gold lane.
I do think that the ones that will take by the higher booster, they're going for the objective. Right now, Primordius does have the better control. Going for that objective was not good.
Yeah, look at that. Tsunami slam into feathered airstrike. It's like it doesn't even matter how much of shield you have as the Hanabi. You're not surviving that.
Clinical by Lord Alpha and great day.
Hayabusa, with a little bit of a steal, uses the red sheep.
I do think that if there is a person who has shown that they can manage the game, Onion, he took his time, did all the right things, and waited until those mistakes such as this to engage Blaze once again alone, and he's punished.
Any overextension, this is 5-man. Any overextension's gonna be punished.
And on a hero such as Granger, you do need to make sure you manage that early game very, very well to just get the advantage. You need to stack.
That's true. Well, one of the benefits of the fact that the game is streamed is that the players can go back and watch their performances. It allows you to correct small mistakes that you make. Ooh, there's the Tsunami Slam! Onto the Sicilian, the flicker away. Barat's, however, interested in taking down the turtle, and the turtle only. The counter engagement comes through. It's going to be the Bat's Feast coming out. Oh, the feathered airstrike is in there. Barat, he's going to eat up. The shadow kill is out from the Hayabusa. He gets thrown down. It's a 2-for-0 exchange, and the turtle going in the favor of Primordial Vanguard. Will this be the mid lane turret as well? I think so.
Once again, Mr. Echo was there in the bush waiting with his Hayabusa to last hit on that turtle, but I do think that's the good way to engage. Because in this team fight, Primordius right now in the early game has the advantage.
Yeah, that is true. The scaling may not be all that good into the late game, but with the way the current meta is, thanks to the updates, you don't want to go for late game.
Yes. Try to finish early. We see Khalid trying to just flicker. Oh, feathered airstrike. Flicker? No flicker by the grid, but he's caught by the Terizla. Are they going to get punished? Hayabusa is in there, but he just doesn't have the damage yet. If he had played a bit safer, he might have actually gotten enough items to be more impactful in this fight.
Yeah. The penalty zone was the one that managed to get the clear, but the tankiness from the side of Primordial Vanguard just showed, as there was a full combination that went in with the Cursed Blood from the Camilla, Shadow Kill from the Hayabusa, Bat's Feast from the Sicilian. They sustained it all, turned around and killed 3.
As we go into the mid game, it is interesting. Oh, pick off again.
Yeah, this Tsunami Slam. It's like a WWE move, but very devastating one.
As I was saying, it is interesting to see how Team Anbu will deal with this. They do well after the 10th minute mark.
Yeah, that's true. Penalty zone catching up 4.
He tried. He tried. Finally, they take out the penalty when he had not died yet.
And this is a very good pick-off with the Lord being up. However, if you just saw that, Hanabi seized the opportunity to take the mid lane turret.
Black Sky does do the split pushes very well when his team is struggling. Kalia just gets the Tsunami Slam on somebody there on Hayabusa to slow him away from the Lord.
Oh, look at that. Once again, Kalia is like a one-man army. Oh, the feathered airstrike! Oh, killing spree for the Fasa! She gets the pick up in the mid lane.
He did try go for her and he did not reach, and that gave her the opportunity to burst him down. The shutdown was juicy. It is 8-8 for Lord Alpha. He is dishing damage from afar.
Yeah, he's got such a lovely front line. There's the Bats Feast coming out from the Sicilian, just zoning everyone away. The Lord, see this here, the Lord being allowed to push freely down the middle. Mega kill for this, for the Farsa. But like this here, the Lord just being allowed to freely push. No one touched the mid lane. Look at the wave sink. Look at the wave sink.
Again, the Tsunami Slam cancels out his engage. He cannot find the opportunity to out. As soon as he jumps in, his body slam and then lifts it.
Yeah. It's going to be mid lane. A lot of pressure being placed here. The minion waves is quite slow. Getting cleared out. They do take the mid lane turret. Baratz is into the mix. Deshono Blast comes out as they take down another Curse Blood. Lands onto the full team. It's Hanabi. She's trying to dish out the damage. But oh my goodness. It's 4 taken down. Will we see another tier 3 turret fall? Yes, we do. The wave sync done very nicely by Primordial Vanguard. The Feathered Air Strike as they take down the Hanabi. Shadow Kill is out there. But it's the Hayabusa. Take it down. Double quick time. Base is open. And Kim's Sakuna with the call. 11 minutes 38 seconds.
It will not reach 12 minutes. Someone is Vanguard making sure to use the advantage of the early game and dominating to the end.
Yeah, lucky we didn't take the bet. We've been out $10.
Well, I do think that this is a good opportunity. You know, you do see what you did wrong and then try work on that.
Exactly. So we will see the teams switch sides as we get everybody back into the lobby for the second game in this best of 3. Let me just make sure I have the mythic battlefield unlocked.
The interesting aspect of this tournament is that it is a home and away league. So these teams will face each other again. You know, would they do homework? Go around, look up the picks which people are using. There will be mind games, especially in the second phase of the matches.
That is true. That is true.
I see Frozone saying, I'm done. I am not a Black Op anymore. I'm Primordial, guys. I'm done. I am finishing 12 minutes, guys. I'm here. I'm dead.
Funny. Yeah.
Primordial Frozone is ready. When night we'll take you, brother. We'll take you. I don't know. I think there is a communication thing happening there. Oh, he goes to a spot, you know. He was like, guys, you could have taken me, you know, I'm here.
Yeah.
But no. They said we want our Fafa.
But don't they need to swap?
No, they actually they're doing home and away league. So for home matches, you play with the priority pick first.
All the games. Oh, okay.
In the second phase, when you're away, you're doing all the matches as the second pick. It's so that people get a chance to practice how to actually utilize that first pick.
Yeah, the first pick, in my opinion, is extremely important. I mean, when you get the opportunity to, because it allows you in the banning phase to leave certain picks open.
Yes, I'm trying to utilize this tournament just to get the Zim players to get into that tournament setup, you know, get strategically there and ready, start thinking about what they're going to do. Because a lot of people just get into the banning phase and just say, oh, we'll start. But they need to know, oh, we're going to be first pick. So how can we utilize this first pick?
So here at Waylander Gaming, we actually created an academy for players that are new to and teams that are new to the 5-man setup. So for those of us who have been playing this game for a while, and you know, like the top players, top teams, we are in contact with them and we get them to come and coach players, like in terms of individual play styles as well as like 5-man strategies.
Yeah, that's very good. That's a very good platform. We do see them prioritizing the Kalia. They said, nah, that was enough. That's enough. We don't want that.
Yeah.
And the Melissa ban as well. I do think that they think that Black Sky is based on Melissa, so they're just taking that away.
Well, whenever you're up against somebody who is very good on a particular hero, in my opinion, don't let them play it.
Good. We see them banning the Granger as well. So Rebind's pick for Blaze on Granger is good, but Blaze does say he plays all the MMs on a very, very high level, so this should not shut him down. Scarlet Raven is the number 3 Julian in Zimbabwe. He would claim his number 1, but there's Lord Alpha and I, but he's very good on the Julian.
Julian is quite a strong hero. You know, I think Blaze was in my squad once. I was his captain for a while.
We see a different pick. Killer Pluto is saying, no, this Terizla was a problem. I would take the Terizla.
Yeah. Not wanting to face up against it. That Terizla is giving Lucas a very hard time.
With Scarlet Raven taking jungle, Mr. Echo does move to mid lane. He takes the Xavier.
No one can escape my iron fist.
Ooh, there's the Badang in the mix.
Rigo has done very well with Badang. Mr. Badang, who was changed by 3 people and survived for so long versus Leo.
Now let me ask you a question. Are you surprised by the 3rd pick for the side of Primordial Vanguard?
We were all expecting that at some point.
Well, if you've got your foot on the throat, you've got the one game advantage. Why not go for the kill?
I am interested to see how Grid is going to fill out, what type of roam we take. They did very well with the Khalif. What's the new plan? Oh, they ban out my hero. I'm not playing, guys. I'm not playing.
Kufra, I love a good Kufra.
It's my way
Kufra
or
is
the highway.
Especially if you know which bushes to engage from.
I think he would have really countered the Badang very, very well, because Badang needs to dash before he gets the sit in.
Yeah. But it does give the opportunity for certain other picks to come through. You can go with a Fulvius. Okay, no, they already picked the XP laner, so.
I do think that with Scarlet Raven taking a very pick, he swapped out around the picks for Anbu, because Black Sky is now on Roam. I think Frozen cannot play Roam. He is a mid main, so it just seems that they'll be trying out new things against Primordials of all people, that is.
Yeah, well, I was actually going to say that Tig might be a good pick here. I was looking at, it'll be anything with a set composition, because you've got the Ixia. You've got the Ixia with the full barrage. You've got Fasa with the feathered airstrike. What you'd love to have is a tank with a big AoE stun. So your Atlas or your Tigreal will be the best picks. It's like you're just gonna set them all in with the penalty zone as the follow-up. You could use the penalty zone as the initiator, and then it's just, that's what you call a wombo combo.
Imagine implosion, penalty zone, Alpha comes in whilst Ixia is just cleaning people out. Hey, this is a very good combo by Primordials.
Yeah.
We're not even speaking of the Faster, who was very dangerous in the last match.
Yeah, that's true. So it's very team fight orientated. So the side of Anbu, they're gonna have to play a little bit messy. They want to try and drag Primordial Vanguard across the map. So if you keep it messy, they won't get those sets in. But there's just so many set potential plays that can come through. It's gonna be difficult.
We do see Mr. Echo on the Xavier. If he does well, he could be the offset of this Primordial Vanguard comp, because they kind of all have to come in to set. So if he does use his immobilize well, he could save his team. And they do have a Belleric for that counter engage as well.
Yeah. But I think a lot is going to fall on the shoulders of Padang, because right now the backline dive potential is not great for the side of Anbu. So they're going to need that Padang to get into the backline. It's all going to come down to his positioning.
And with the standard pick for late game heroes as usual now, it'll be interesting to see if Badang is the normal or the new meta Badang, who's tank Badang, or we will pick the damage Badang.
Yeah. So Frozone trying to 1v1 the Ixia. No Marksman to try to 1v1 an Ixia in the early game.
Alright, Julian does get everything at level 3, so that could be a problem. And with that, Grid is picked off.
Yes, first blood. Oh, the Spear of Alpha does come out onto the building. Yeah, pops the Vengeance and counter engages. Meanwhile, the XP lane battle's continuing here.
Guys, this is the revenge of Killer Pluto, but no, Rigo flickers away and he says, I will not die. I know how dangerous that Terizla is.
Yeah, he's just dropping the hammer on the head of this Wedang. As we see Anbu already in position, the stun comes out onto 2. Tiger tried to second scale the Xavier back into position. However, there's the engagement. The taunt comes out. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. I think Julian must be swearing his roam now. He's like, 2 kills. He took 2 kills. Oh, Spear of Alpha onto 2. Is the follow-up going to be there? The first crack comes in from the Batak. The penalty zone. Beautifully done by Kill Pluto.
Lord Alpha with the very, very good positioning there. With the feathered airstrike, giving his team the advantage, and now they invade.
Yeah, blue buff taken away. What a penalty zone that was.
Very, very clutch coming on from Killer Pluto. I do think that for split second, the Anbu did have the advantage, but they tried. They got greedy and wanted the turtle as well.
Yeah. Lost the turtle and 3 kills. Dawning Light comes out from the Xavier, just using it a little bit more as a scouting mechanism. Frozone,
I think that this... Okay, continue.
Yeah, Frozone, I'm wondering if he's going to try and get a bait onto Blaze. Just bait him out of the bush.
I was saying I think that Julian will be the key factor because he is the type of hero that can carry the early game. And give the chance to
Implosion, feathered airstrike, full barrage.
And he as well. This is the problem. They need to play it very well to get to the late game.
Yeah. So Alpha was taken down by that Wrath of Dryads Julian combination, and then the set just came through and it was just like insta delete.
Mr. Echo did seem to be the guy for Team Anbu, the carry, and him being on Xavier is a very interesting aspect. Will he be able to be the difference maker?
Yeah, it depends on whether they let him get to that late game power spike that Xavier has. Because once he gets that Wishing Lantern online, it really does hurt.
Lord Rebind wanting to come and engage once more with the Alpha. He does have the level advantage, so if he does go for a retreat battle, he can secure it, and there he goes. Tig with the implosion.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Feathered airstrike into the implosion, into the Spear of Alpha. Oh, but there's Badang. He's trying to find the angle for the first crack, but he's being zoned away.
Oh, this team comp from Primordial is proving to go very, very well. It was interesting to see that Anbu, no one in Anbu actually took Purify. All of them, if they are caught, they are caught.
Yeah, Purify, especially on the mage, would have been a good pick. There's the engagement onto the Alpha, but he does manage to reposition now. It looks like they're going to be hunting Frozone underneath the turret. Oh, but Fasa, opting not to join the team, wants to get the push, forces Xavier to recall as Ixia is in there. She doesn't have the full barrage available just yet. I used it a little bit earlier, so it is on cooldown. Fasa though, forcing Xavier to recall. Will this be an opportunity? Because this is the wave with the wagon. So no, it's Scarlet Raven sensing that mid lane turret was in a bit of danger.
So bad at this moment.
Oh, penalty zone with the Spear of Alpha follow up.
Very, very clinical from Killer Pluto with the penalty zone. He has been landing those consistently.
Yeah, Julian not getting to see his blue buff.
Not at all. Rebind said you will not have it.
Yeah, no blue for you. Oh, there's the engagement. It's going to be the Wrath of Dryads comes out. The Dawning Light finishes the job up. The first crack onto 2, but not enough damage quite yet. It's a 1-for-1 exchange.
He did follow on the Teresa. I do think that they do have the potential to do well in the, as I say that Layla, the late game carry dive.
Yeah, Blaze popping that full barrage, sensing the opportunity, taking down the Layla, and ability to take down another tier 1 turret. Second one for the game. And with that, the third and final turtle of the match is up.
I wonder if Rebind will make the decision to leave it and take the 8-minute load, but nope.
Yeah.
It stays out with it all.
It is still a minute away, so I mean, you might as well press the advantage. Are they going to make the rotation towards the Badang? Badang, does he realize that there might be a wraparound play in the offing?
We do see Beleric there waiting in the bush.
Oh, there's the engagement. Badang with the first crack onto the Alpha, onto the turret. Does he have the damage? Oh, the implosion play comes out. They take down Badang under the turret, and the final tier 3 turret has fallen.
A very, very gutsy play coming in from Grid and Rebind, because Badang has a lot of stuns, especially underneath the turret.
Yeah, they managed to get it once again. No blue buff.
It's an airstrike to make sure he doesn't get the blue buff.
Fear of Alpha coming through as they take down the Beleric. Recall spams in the jungle.
Rebind enjoying himself, playing while his team is following his sets.
The Dawning Light from the Xavier, but as you can see, the magic defense is there on for the tick. He went for that first.
And do you think that Anbu's decision to fully commit into a late game comp is costing them right now? How will you get to late game with all those heroes?
Yeah, first crack onto 2, the feathered airstrike. It's the penalty zone. Spear of Alpha, full barrage. Tiger is in the mix as well. It's going to be a full team wipe.
Hey. That hurts to watch. That hurts to watch. That is Team Rebind full comp working well, synergizing out for after out, with the Teresa re-engaging after the Badang, and then they wipe out everyone.
That was crazy. That was the danger of the combination. The Lord is up. The mid lane shield has been taken down. I think they want to take down one more shield. But Julian trying to block that off. Feathered airstrike once more. Last wave will go in. This should be the shield being taken down. That's what they wanted. They are allowing the Ixia to push and take down the final tier 2 turret in the top lane. Dawning Light out there just to scout out bushes, I would think. Though if I was the Xavier, I might have saved it for a potential Lord steal. Because right now it's going to be a definite uncontested Lord going the way of Primordial Vanguard.
The pressure from Primordial Vanguard is high. They do want to don't hit the stuff on his word. You don't want to reach off mini station.
Oh, there's the Spear of Alpha into the feathered airstrike with the implosion. The full barrage is still up there. Teresa with the penalty zone. So the combination half used, but still, it's still there. Lord pushing into the mid lane. Teresa should be making his way towards the mid lane. They're waiting. It's still going to be the penalty zone full barrage combo left. Lord's going to charge up. Tier 3 turret should fall here in the mid lane.
Oh,
There's the penalty zone into the full barrage, into the feathered airstrike as they take down one. Dawning light comes through. There's a tier 3 turret. Mid lane has been taken down. We should see Ixia maybe go towards pushing this bot lane. No, she's going back to farm.
You see the plan that was set by Primordial Vanguards, and they're just executing it very, very well.
Yeah, there's the feathered airstrike once more. Xavier has been eliminated from the equation. Take implosion, but onto the Natalia. Missed everybody.
I was thinking, what did that minion do to him? You know, why? Why take? But then I think he thought that Badang might have come for the jump, and he was trying to anticipate that.
Yeah. Well, it happens. You play the game long enough, you're gonna miss a take out.
There we go. Are they going to take this opportunity to end? Layla starting to do some damage, but the positioning is wrong,
goodness.
and this here might
Once
finish
again,
him off.
once again, the penalty zone into the full barrage. The waves is in there. The final tier 3 turret is being pushed in, but they're not interested in ending. They just want to fight. Yet another kill.
Conceal play by Tick. Does he have implosion? There he has. Alpha is going to clean this up.
Feathered airstrike thrown in there, blazing. Enough's enough. Let me end this game. Locks onto the Nexus. Game, set, match. Going the way of Primordial Vanguard.
Very, very clinical from the team. Very clinical. Was a good comp. I do think that Anbu has potential to play well, but focusing on the late game can be very, very dangerous because people will look at that and they say, okay, let's take heroes who can just finish the match very, very quickly.
Yeah. It's going to be the new meta right now. With the adjustments made to the battlefield, the Lord adjustments, and a lot of the item adjustments, you could see clearly Moonton's plan on trying to make the games faster.
I do understand. Playing in those epic and legend lobbies, you will notice that people play for 25 minutes, 30 minutes just to lose and rage out.
Yeah. Well, it's in the 5-man situation, fortunately, that I don't think that's going to be a problem for very much longer. The changes are massive. Lord spawning up every 2.5 minutes instead of 3. That's 30-second difference. Means that you're going to have quite a few more Lords with the potential to end the game much quicker. Even the changes to the gold lane, like the decrease in gold on the gold lane, could mean, right, I'm not sure, I haven't seen it yet, it could mean we go back to a mage fighter meta on the gold lane, because they do come online very, very early.
Yes, the likes of Barrett. I think that the moment they introduced Sky Pesa, you could actually just see the direction Moontrain wanted to go. More faster and quicker games.
Exactly. So now once you get that early game potential, that early game snowball, you can really go. And as you could see in this particular match, just squeeze the enemy out.
Interesting enough, seeing Rebind build Sky Pesa as his third last item.
Yeah.
Just thinking, I want more kills at the end.
Yeah, he was getting the kill, so it's like, you know, you might as well go for it.
I think that's it for today. We will start tomorrow with the NGNL versus Leo fixture. We are behind in the fixtures because yesterday there were technical difficulties, but we will try find a day where we can play 3 fixtures and just fix the schedule.
Okay. So tomorrow we also have the Deuce EX tournament running at the same time, but that won't affect you. We will have a dual stream set up for tomorrow. So I'll be handling the national qualifiers for you guys, and Scoutskegger will take over the Deuce EX tournament. So we will have a dual stream. So for those of you tuning in, you're gonna have, it's gonna be almost like TV. You're gonna get to choose between channels. You can switch from one set of action to another set of action. We'll have a double stream available for you tomorrow night. So as much Mobile Legends content as you possibly want.
All right. I think that's it from me today.
Okay, so Any final words before we close the stream?
Well, I'm just glad that the other two teams were able to come and compete today. We have the league started, it's running, and it is interesting. Especially, I think the highlight of the matches will be non-primordial matches where the teams are a bit more balanced and you can have more interesting engages.
That's true. That is true. But we'll all be excited to see the next round of fixtures. We will have that up for everybody very, very soon. I do have the fixture list. The Nigel
I also think that a counter bet to Mr. Sakuna, will there be a team to beat Primordial Vanguards in the series?
Wow. Well, so far they've had very, very strong, very dominant performances. But let's get into the rest of the tournament and we get to see. And well, make sure you tune in to find out. Will Primordial Vanguard be able to take it all in a clean sweep fashion? Or will somebody step up to kill the Giants? Yeah, so safe. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. You're more than welcome to, if you actually click on the channel icon, like the Waylander Gaming channel icon, you'll see there's Discord servers, WhatsApp servers. If you join the WhatsApp community, we will add you into the academy there, the Waylander Gaming Academy, and you'll have some players who are on like on their way to the pro scene there to actually coach you through stuff. We've got a lot of good players, a lot of good coaches that can help you both as an individual player and in the 5-man setup. If you need help for your team or your friends, if you want to learn how the 5-man system works, like the different, I'm sure as you were listening to both Senator and myself, because we have been playing the game for a while, you will learn and pick up quite a bit of strategy. When you're supposed to push, how you're supposed to push, what types of team compositions you get, play styles, etc. Though just don't think that the strategies that we give you work in solo queue. These are 5-man strategies. If you suddenly go into solo queue and expect, all right, we've got all this composition here, my teammate's gonna set and then I'm gonna go in, you'll be sadly disappointed. That's not solo queue.
Joe in solo, no. Franco in solo, no.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in to watch. If you haven't pressed that like, share, and subscribe buttons, please do so. We do love your support. It really would help you helping all of us out. We're trying to get the views up so that we can showcase the talent that is here in Zimbabwe to the world, so that everybody knows that we've got good players here in Africa and that we can compete on the world stage. But once again, thank you for watching. From myself, Waylander, and from Senaton, from the Zimbabwean Mobile Legends organization, or rather shall we say the organizer-in-chief. This is going to be goodbye and good night. Until tomorrow, we'll expect to see you on the stream. Thanks for watching once again.
All right, cheers.